Hello students. So in this part of video we will study about energy dissipators, different types of energy dissipators. First of all, what is the meaning of energy dissipators, what is the use of this energy dissipators. So simply we can understand that when water flow through the dam through spillway then water have some potential energy initially, and when flow through the spillway, this potential energy it convert into the kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy further we can decrease through these energy dissipators. These are the structures, so that the surface of the dam structure or spillway structure should not be damaged by the kinetic energy of the water. So these energy dissipators are used at that portion. So one by one we can study here. First one is hydraulic apron type. It is the classification of hydraulic jump type of the energy dissipators. So right now here it is the spillway. This is the heel portion. This is the toe portion of the spillway structure. It is made up of concrete material, and spillway through which water will be flow in this downstream side. And this is the apron. You can see here. This is the plain apron made up of concrete. This portion, this structure is fully made up of concrete. You can see here, and this is the water profile of the in this apron, in this basin, in the energy dissipator spillway. So this is the hydraulic jump phenomenon. You can see here, and sill means it is the end part of the structure. So it is the hydraulic apron type of dissipator we will use. Second one is sloping apron type of dissipator. So these are the same things are there, and spillway is there. So this portion from here to here, it is a sloping apron. You can see here, and end sill is present there, and this is the water profile of hydraulic jump. So this phenomenon is known as hydraulic jump water profile. So sloping apron is there, so it is known as sloping apron type dissipators. The second one, which is the part of jet diffusion stilling basins, it is a type of stilling type energy dissipators. So same thing is right here, is written here. Dissipations of kinetic energy generated at the base of a spillway is essentially for bringing the flow into downstream river to the normal. So it is must to carry the water from upstream side to downstream. There will be some kinetic energy. There should be a kinetic energy there. So jet diffusion still basins. What is jet diffusion still basins? You can see the picture diagram. You can see the diagram of this jet diffusion. So this is the concrete structure, and this is the basin where water collect here and jump through the phenomenon of hydraulic jump. This is the cutoff. This is the toe wall. This is the cutoff wall, and one special arrangements are there. That is a deflector hood. So this is the energy dissipator structures. So energy get diffused in this portion due to this structure, and so this is known as jet diffusion stilling basins. This is the top water level, means in the tail portion maximum water level will at that level surface. Next one is interacting jet dissipators. Interacting jet dissipators. So in this diagram, and this is the plan of the section. This is the plan of an interjecting jet dissipator. You can see here water flow from this side to this side. This is the apron you have seen. And last topic, this is the apron made up of all this structure made up of concrete only. And this is the dissipators. These are the dissipators. This is the plan, top view of the structure. And these are the splitter. These are the splitter which can split the water into various parts. So energy get diffused, energy get dissipate at that due to these structures. So splitters are there. You can see in the cross section. These are the sloping. These will be provided. These can be provided in the sloping form, having some slope here. Next one is free jet stilling basins. So what is the free jet stilling basin? Stilling basins are there. The same phenomenon is there. Water comes into the downstream side from these discharge gates. Means operating systems are there. Gates are provided to regulate the water flow, and walls are also there. So this apron should be in the slope of 3:3:1, and same slope should be provided at the downstream side after Hadley jump phenomenon. And this why we can say that this is a free jet stilling. So you can see here that profile of the water is such that like a jet. So this is known as trajectory based on maximum jet velocity. This is a trajectory, and basin is there, and maximum water level up to the tail is there. And we can see here that after then, in spite of this, freeboard is also available here. So this is the free jet stilling basin. Next one is hump stilling basin. What is the hump stilling basin? So all those things are there. Same you have seen and last types. So this is the water flow through the upstream side to downstream side, and the profile of the structure, the hump it is the hump like a curve shape. It is the vertical curve provided in the structure. So there are three shapes have been made. First one is simple curve profile, this portion to this portion, and this is the hump trajectory. This is the vertical curve. So, and next one is up to the cutoff wall, rectangular stilling basins. These are the storage. These are provided for storage purpose and for energy dissipation. Then what will be the energy water level profile here? The maximum water level surface should be is that point, and this is the river bed through which and this water can be supplied into the discharge channels. Last one is impact stilling basin. So for energy dissipations, baffle walls must be provided here at an angle of 75 degree with inclined baffles wall is provided to energy dissipation, and this is the ground level. Same all those phenomena, all those profiles are same here, except then baffles wall is providing here. So on other side there are some bucket type of structures, bucket type of energy dissipators are there. We will study in further next video. Thank you.